in association with the Right Eye Productions broadcast.
It's summertime!
This is another episode of Tie at Night.
Hey, Marcos! Good evening, buddy. What's cracking?
Good evening, Barry. Hello.
How are things? Good? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's not only summertime. You know what else it is, Marcos?
Yes, sir.
Tell him, John.
It's Christmas in July. More than 500,000 plays and listeners on SoundCloud and social media across the world. This, my friends, is Tie at Night.
Yes, indeed. Christmas in July. We'll talk about Christmas in July, including movies, the origin, and even the never-ending question, what Bruce Willis, the actor, has to say about the movie Die Hard and whether or not Die Hard is truly a Christmas movie or not. A great debate for many years, but first, let's talk the origin. Now, Christmas in July, also known as Christmas in summer, or Christmas in winter. It is a second Christmas celebration held during the month of July on the Gregorian calendar. It is centered around Christmas-themed activities and entertainment. Well, that includes small gatherings, parties, seasonal entertainment, of course, movies, and shopping. Now, July Christmas celebrations typically accommodate for those living in the Southern Hemisphere, in which they undergo their annual winter, although the main goal of Christmas in July is getting the public in the Christmas spirit. That, of course, during the summer season in the Northern Hemisphere. A notable point here is the U.S. Post Office, along with the U.S. Army and Navy officials, in conjunction with the American advertising and greeting card industries, threw a Christmas in July luncheon in New York in 1944. That was to promote an early Christmas mailing campaign for servicemen overseas during World War II. The luncheon, by the way, was repeated again in 1945. And as expected, American advertisers began using Christmas in July themes in print for summertime sales as early as 1950 in the United States. It is more often used as a marketing tool than an actual holiday. Lastly, television stations got on board, choosing to rerun Christmas specials during the month of July, simply getting the public in the spirit. Hallmark, by the way, takes the cake. So just a bit of the origin there for you of Christmas in July.
Tie at Night, Tie at Night, Tie at Night, Tie at Night.
Pop up the popcorn, grab the remote. It's time to talk movies.
Yes, indeed. Let's talk a little Christmas in July movies here. We're going to go to the best source, the best of the best. None other than the Hallmark Channel. You can do a Google search or any search across most social media platforms. The Hallmark Channel is going to come up right there at the top. They are the #1 source for Christmas in July movies. So we've hand-selected a couple of them here to maybe help you get through your moment of celebrating Christmas in July. I want to talk about a movie made by Hallmark known as Christmas Town. This is actually a damn good movie. Lauren Gabrielle leaves everything behind in Boston to embark on a brand new adventure and chapter in her life and career. But an unforeseen detour to the charming town of Grandin Falls has her discover unexpected new chapters of the heart and of family, helping once again the magic of Christmas. This stars Candace Cameron Bure, Tim Rosen, and Beth Broderick. The fictional small town of Grandin Falls, by the way, where this Hallmark Christmas movie is made and takes place, actually is Mapleton, Utah, a mountain town in the northern part of the state. For once, the snow in the movie is actually real. And according to sources, it actually snowed throughout the entire filming production, whereas otherwise Hallmark would have used fake snow. In this case of Christmas Town, it's actually authentic. You can grab Christmas Town on DVD via Amazon or simply watch it on the Hallmark Channel website. A Christmas movie that hits a little closer to home for me is called the most colorful time of the year. Another great Hallmark movie featuring Katrina Bowden and Christopher Russell. You might have seen Christopher Russell in other movies across the Hallmark channel, specifically romance movies, including Warming Up to You, Where Your Heart Belongs, and Chasing Waterfalls. Now he's playing the lead role in this Hallmark Christmas movie about an elementary school teacher who realizes he's colorblind. One of his students happens to have a mom who's an optometrist, happens to also be single. You see where this is heading? A very emotional movie. Again, for me, hitting a little closer to home. The most colorful time of the year. Sure to be emotional. Sure to be a swoon-inducing Christmas story that you don't want to miss. One more Hallmark Christmas in July movie to go here, and this one is called On the 12th Date of Christmas. Date as in D-A-T-E. Yeah, on the 12th date of Christmas. Pretty fun movie, to be honest with you. Pretty entertaining movie. The chemistry between the two actors are great. Fun to watch during your Christmas in July celebration. The movie stars Aiden, played by Tyler Hines, and Jennifer, played by Mallory Jansen. In the movie, the two did not get off on the right foot. They clashed quite a bit, actually, and had very different ways of working and thinking in the office space as they worked for a gaming development company, attempting to work together on building a scavenger hunt over the Christmas holiday. However, as Hallmark would have it, over time, as they got to know each other a bit more, things started to change. Their perceptions changed of each other and, well, turned into something that neither one expected. Again, a pretty fun movie. Good chemistry and one you'll want to check out this Christmas in July. It's called On the 12th Date of Christmas. And by the way, on a side note, anybody that listens to this show knows that I'm a sucker for accents. I love accents such as UK, Australia. All of those accents make me melt. I think one of the coolest things, and something that Mallory can do so well, is that she was born in Melbourne, Australia, and has a very thick Australian accent when she talks. However, she can easily flip a switch over to American English, just as she did in this movie On the 12th Date of Christmas. If you watch some of the behind the scenes of her and Tyler waiting on the next scene to film, she's talking in her native tongue. And it's amazing how once the director yells action, she can flip to an American English accent. Amazing. And lastly, Bruce Willis settled whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie once and for all. Yeah, several years ago, back in 2018, during a taping of the Comedy Central roast of Bruce Willis, the actor actually took the stage towards the end just to say, hey, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. The 1988 action movie takes place during a Christmas party, leading people to believe it's actually a Christmas movie. Some fans declaring, hey, indeed, this is a holiday movie. Well, for those wondering, all these years later, if you hadn't seen the Comedy Central roast of Bruce Willis, he did settle that score back then. So there you go. By the way, Die Hard focuses on Bruce Willis's character, John McClane, an NYPD officer visiting his wife in LA while attending a Christmas party at her office in Nakatomi Plaza. McClane is forced into action after German terrorists led by Alan Rickman's iconic character, Hans Gruber, to take over the building. Well, the non-holiday or non-Christmas tone, if you will, and plot, paired with the clear Christmas setting, has created the much online debate as to whether or not the film itself is a Christmas movie. Well, yet again, Bruce settled that score back in 2018. You can check that out. It's all over YouTube and social media. It tends to come up in July for the theme of Christmas in July, and again in December. So, there you go. Christmas in July. Appreciate you stopping by and passing through for another episode here of Ty at Night. I am Ty. That over there is Marcos, executive producer, and we thank you and hope to see you again soon. Take care.
Thanks for hanging out with Ty at Night.
In association with the Right Eye Productions broadcast.
Subscribe now on SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitter, and tyatnight.com. This just in. Who is Ty at Night? Well, he stands 5'7", 139 pounds, brown hair, green eyes, and yeah, he's got a birthmark on his left ass cheek. Don't ask me how I know that. Yikes!